Welcome back to the Super Divorce YouTube channel. Nicholas Villars here, aka Super Divorce, and today ain't a reality. Nilevale Neighborhood, an episodic fiction psychological horror game series, and this series will only last up to 3 episodes, and I suppose this is episode number 1. Nilevale Neighborhood. Let's try right now. In the description of this game, on their itch page, it says it's inspired by Fears to Fathom, which is a great series. So hopefully the inspiration is well represented here. Let's try it out. Ain't a Reality, episode 1. Nilevale Neighborhood. This story? I'm not really comfortable of sharing it with my friends, even strangers. However, I have the courage to do so. So my name is Neighbourhood. I was 18 years old when this happened, and now I'm 20. I was relocated to a new neighborhood because of my job. I work as a journalist and had 2 days off before returning to work. Honestly, I was quite hesitant about moving to the new area that my job offered. At first, living in a new place was challenging for me. I missed my old friends and the familiar surroundings. However, I tried to stay positive and focused on my work. My salary is decent and seems to be just enough to support my life. However, I can't seem to satisfy myself. I'm always learning and studying, which makes me feel disconnected from the world. I've never even treated myself to expensive food or clothing, and etc. Even my slow car hasn't been serviced for over 5 months, but somehow it still runs. This is my story of moving to Nilevale. There's our old jalopy. I called the car from the last game I played a jalopy. This one doesn't look too bad on the outside, but the guy's talking like it's a jalopy. Like an old beater. Well, I'd drive this car. I like that shade of green. Let's get in. Let's drive around. Space to get out. We don't want to do that just yet. Let's turn on the radio.
Tell me we're ready to
No, I don't want to get out. I just wanted to turn on the radio.
Yeah. Is it absolutely boiling here again?
Kind of a strange mishmash of talk radio and weird free jazz. When I drive this car, I looked around at the road is a bit winding. I'm heading to my new neighborhood area. Moving here because of work wasn't such a bad idea after all. I should take this route more often. It's a refreshing change from the usual city streets. Being alone in a new city can be challenging and hard. Tough to see. Especially without my old friends around. I really miss hanging out with Nelson and other. Weird way to refer to your friends. It's hard to recreate that moments once again when everyone is miles away. Look forward to the day when I can reunite with Nelson and others. Well, Nelson gets introduced by name, but no one else. When I reach my new neighborhood, I will introduce myself, but I think I will go to sleep first before doing that. These damn old car really piss me off. I should have sold this car and buy a new one, but no one wants this car. Okay, now I can kind of focus on the road. I was trying to read and it was going by so quick I could hardly steer myself in the right direction. This car is very floaty. Very floaty. Very, very floaty indeed. Maybe I'm going the right direction, maybe I'm not. I haven't seen any street lights. You can't see shit out here. ... 20:48 p.m. o'clock. Finally, I've arrived at the neighborhood. I was supposed to introduce myself to the neighbors today, but somehow I ended up dozing off again. Realizing it's already nighttime, I feel a bit disappointed for missing the chance again. But then, I think to myself, why wait? It's never too late to make new acquaintances. Unless you wake everyone up and they're pissed off at you because it's nighttime. I've heard stories about neighbors who enjoy staying up late, perhaps smoking, playing chess, or just having a cup of coffee. So I decided to take a walk around the neighborhood looking neighbors. And about my house. As I enter my new home, I'm struck by its interior. It's beautifully designed and so classic. But I can't help but notice how small it feels. Well, it's in a remote area, so I can't expect too much from it. Alarm clock, perhaps? That's our alarm clock ringing right through the sound of our sleep, waking us up from our slumber. Looking around here is a kind of cramped bedroom. You. Oh no, not again! How'd I manage to oversleep at this hour? I was supposed to go out and meet the neighbors today, but now it's already getting dark. This is the second time I've missed the chance to introduce myself. Hopefully there are still some neighbors around who are willing to chat. But it seems like I have to turn on the lights first because it's really dark. Let's turn off this clock first. You shut your mouth, you alarm clock. You've done your job. Now let me pick up my flashlight. Looks kind of a strange Spider-Man bedspread that we've got here. Kind of stretched out. Like you ordered this off a second tier website. Not the official Marvel bedding website, but you got this off I'm not saying everything on Etsy is bad. You. Oh no, not now. Why does my stomach have to act up at a time like this? Ugh, I think it was that huge spicy meal Nelson insisted we have before I left. His portions are always scary. I can't believe I let myself eat so much. Now I'm paying the price for it. Maybe I should just wait until the pain subsides a bit. But what if it gets worse when I'm outside and you shit yourself? That might happen. You might take a big old dump right in your pantaloons. That's not a good way to introduce yourself. But I can't risk running into the neighborhood smelling like this. Neighbors. Okay, stop talking. Let me just go to the toilet quickly and try to freshen up as best I can. Turn on the flashlight here. So I was just saying that you might have ordered this off of Etsy or Redbapple, and the person who put it together probably didn't put the right dimensions. You can find some good stuff on both those websites, but you can also find some garbage. What is this? What is that thing right there? Some sort of toy to play with while you're on the pot? Hold E to push. What was that? Hold E to push. What are we doing there? Hold E to push. Is this us trying to take a shit right now? Just quaking and quivering? Convulsing? Because we're so constipated, we're trying to push the shit out? We're not even facing the right direction. Why are we staring at the toilet? You'd have to imagine the guy standing up right now, pants around his ankles, just trying to shit right on the floor, it seems. How do I stop this? It's not giving me any other option but to just stand here, standing up, probably bracing myself on the toilet as I stare into it and try to shit all down my legs and my pants. I've tried escape. I can't look around with the mouse. I can't click out. I just have to stand here. If you tap it, that happens. You start to black out. This is not healthy. This is not a healthy way to try to relieve yourself in the bathroom. If you just hold it down forever, will you eventually shit? You finally do. Ah, that's better. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. More like a weight's been removed from your asshole. Alright, I'm ready to go. Hopefully I can still catch some of the neighbors before it gets too late. It's getting pretty dark out there. I better bring a flashlight just in case. That's crazy. You know, I always like it when games will allow you to take a shit when you find a restroom, but I've never seen it to where you just stand here. We were standing just like this, shaking and convulsing and blacking out until we finally shit, and luckily it seems like it's been cleaned up. They don't show you that part. Maybe for better, maybe for worse, depending on your particular tastes. Depending on if you're a Shizer fan or not. I'm not much of a Shizer fan. I think that would have been funny to show the shit on the floor, but I wouldn't have gotten off on it like some people. Like you out there, I know you're disappointed right now. If you're a Shizer boy, disappointed they didn't show the poopy on the floor. That's okay, you'll recover. There's other stuff going on in the game. Let's get back to it here. What's Xaver doing? Look at this guy. Look at him. Oh, hello there. I just moved in next door yesterday. Nice to meet you. Xaver says, oh, hi. I'm Xaver. Nice to meet you too, although I must say it's a bit surprising to see new faces here so soon. Oh, why? Why do you say that? To be honest, people come and go so quickly, and no one really knows why. But I assure you, I'm here to stay. I've just moved... Oh, sorry, this is me talking. I was doing Xaver's voice still. But I assure you, I'm here to stay. I've just moved into this area because of my new job. That's good to hear. I hope you'll find this neighborhood welcoming. And by the way, since you're new here, I should let you know that my house is right next to yours. Oh, really? That's great. It's nice to have a neighbor right next door. We'll probably be seeing a lot of each other then. Actually, I'm often out of the house for important events. My schedule can be quite hectic, so I'm not around as much as I'd like to be. Ah, I see. Well, I'll make sure not to bother you too much then. Yeah, since you're new here, you might want to met the security guard who patrols our area. Ah, that's a good idea. I'd love to get to know the people who help keep our neighborhood safe. Where can I find him? His camp is just a few steps away from here. You can't miss it. Got it. I'll make sure to say hello to... Wait, what's his name? Oh, his name is, you know what? I totally forgot. Why don't you just go ahead and find him yourself? Alright, I will go and met that security guard. Thank you, Xaver, for the heads up. Yeah, welcome to the neighborhood. Door's locked. Let's go find the security guard whose camp... He lives in a camp. Is that it over there? Could that be a camp, or is it back here? Look how slowly we walk. There's no button to speed things up. I can't go... I'm hitting an invisible wall right there, so that's not the way to go. So let me walk this way. Very, very gingerly and carefully. Hold on. Hold on a second. Bear with me. I just want to look inside Xaver's house to see what kind of shit he's got going on in here. He seems a little... He seems to have no bed. Oh, there it is. He's got a bedroll, and he's got one of those weird-ass toys over there. No, that's not a bed. Sorry. I thought this was a mattress on the floor and then a pillow. But no, this is his toilet. It's one of those strange toilets like we have, and one of those strange toys. The toilet toy that you play with while you're taking a shit. Unless everyone around here stands up and shits all over themselves like we did. Which is possible. Now, let me turn my fleshlight on. Got the nice green leaves shaking in the breeze. I want to find the security guard. Where could he be? Could he be over here? I think I see someone lying down over there. And also there was a helpful hint, a little quick tip that said, follow the street lamps to get you from one place to the next, to kind of mark where you're supposed to go. We got some thongs sitting here on the steps. Are you okay, sir? Well, I don't know if this guy's dead. Hello? Are you okay? He is sleeping. I need to wake him up. Oh, he's one of those people who sleeps with their eyes open. Some people do that. Some people can sleep with their eyes open. It's kind of creepy. Hello? What? Huh? Oh, sorry about that. I must have fallen asleep. Who are ye? Hi, I'm Nias. I just moved in next door. Xaver recommended that I introduce myself to you. This is Lebro, not LeBron. Lebro. Ah, new neighbor, huh? Sorry for the sleepy greeting. I'm Lebro, the security guard around here. Nice to meet you, Nias. Nice to meet you too, sir. No worries about the nap. I just wanted to say hello and introduce myself. Thanks for understanding. And thanks for coming by to say hello. It's good to know who my neighbors are. Actually, Nias, why don't you have a seat for a moment? I have some free time and it would be good to chat a bit more. Oh, sure. Thank you. Sit in the sitting cube. Let's sit and stare into the eyes of Nias, into his very peculiar looking face. So, Nias, tell me a bit about yourself. What brings you to this neighborhood? I moved here for a new job, just trying to settle in and get to know everyone. Ah, that's cool. New job, new place, huh? It's a pretty friendly neighborhood here. Have you had a chance to meet many of your neighbors yet? Yeah, I met a few people, like Xaver, who lives next door. Everyone, I don't know. By the way, Libro, do you have any interesting stories about this neighborhood? Anything I should know? I've been here for a few years now, and let me tell you, it's an interesting place. But there's also something you should know. There are quite a few houses here that are empty and abandoned. Really? That's surprising. Any idea why? These houses were deliberately left empty. The door was locked tightly with multiple padlocks and even had a complicated security code. It's nearly impossible for anyone to get in or out without proper access. That's really unusual. Do you know why they're left empty? Honestly, I have no idea. It's a mystery to me too. The owner seems to have just left them and never returned. It's like they vanished or something. That's quite creepy. It must bother to have houses like that in the neighborhood. Don't worry too much about those empty houses, Nias. They've been like that for about 8 years now. Oh, really? That's a long time. So it's been this way for quite a while then. Yeah, it has. At first, people were curious and concerned, just like you. But over the years, we've gotten used to it. Nothing strange has happened and everything's been quiet. That's good to hear. I guess if nothing has happened in all these years, it's probably okay. Still a bit mysterious, though. Also, since you're new here, why don't you take a walk around the neighborhood, even though it's empty? That sounds like a good idea. Just one thing, though. When you're exploring, try to avoid the street that passes by those 2 empty houses we talked about earlier. Why should I avoid that street with the 2 empty houses? Oh, well, you see, it's just because of some ongoing construction work. Alright then. Thanks for the heads up. Oh yeah, Nias. Before you head out, can you do me a favor? Sure, Nias. I'm Nias. Right? I'm Nias. Why am I saying sure to myself? What do you need? Could you give a pack of instant noodles to Jonas for me? I owe him 3 from yesterday. Also, the noodles is at my warehouse. Sure, no problem. But who's Jonas? Oh, Jonas is the guy who runs a small store down this neighborhood. His shop is nestled in the middle of the forest near the warehouse. And make sure to bring a flashlight just in case. It gets dark out there, and there are lots of wildcats roaming around. Ah, I see. I'll make sure to give it to him when I see him. Also, where exactly is the warehouse you mentioned? So, my warehouse is just up ahead. Once we get there, you'll notice to turn where there's an empty house area. Don't go to the house area. Just keep going straight and take a left turn instead. Goodbye. I will continue my sleep. Well, good night, Libro. Thanks for all the information and intel. Now I will walk to your warehouse and retrieve some noodles to give to Jonas, I suppose, is what we're supposed to do. And we will walk very slowly indeed. Very slowly, very carefully, very deliberately to Libro's warehouse. There's our house. There's Xavier's house. Past ours. And we're just moving ever so carefully down the road. I guess I'll turn my flashlight on so I can I guess I go this way. I guess I follow the lamps. Here's some of the houses that he was talking about, I suppose. Maybe. Maybe some of those are the empty ones. There's a house back there, it looks like, with some lights on. And, okay, there's the store. Right? Is that right? Is that the store? But we don't want to go to the store right now. We want to go to the warehouse. So where's the warehouse? That looks like it says Jonkus's store, not Jonas. And this is the end of the road. Hold on, what happened? What'd I do? Oh, I guess I've just entered the warehouse by walking to the end of the street. You couldn't actually see the warehouse. Are these the noodles? Box of noodles. This is too heavy for two stuff. Alright, so we have to leave, perhaps, maybe, with, well, okay, there we go to the door, and it lets you out automatically. And now we will go ahead and walk this right up to Jonkus's, and I can't walk through the woods. They won't let you walk through the grass. Maybe. Oh. They'll let you walk through the grass in some spots. In other spots, you're going to run into an invisible wall. Taking our time, being very careful, like I said, to not drop this box of packaged noodles. Some nice ramen. Jungkook's store. We'll just come in here and... Oh! There's Jonas. His name is Jonas. No! No! Don't steal anything! What do you think you're doing? Holy moly, you scared me! Wait, I'm not a... holy moly, you scared me! Wait, I'm not a thief or something, I'm Libro's friend, and what do you mean? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. It's just your face is unfamiliar around here, and I have to be careful. This place is unsafe. Oh, I understand. I'm actually new in this neighborhood. My name is Nias. Libro, the security guard, asked me to give these box of noodles to you. He owe you. Ah, I see. Sorry for the misunderstanding. I just remember that Libro owes me a 3 box of noodles. Please put the box into the basket. Basket? Where's the basket? The basket is on the left side of the cashier. Didn't you see it? I see it now. Alright, I will put the box of noodles to the basket. We gotta drop the noodles into the basket. Like this. Right? No? Is there a different basket? This looks like a basket. How do I drop? How can I drop the noodles? How do I get rid of these noodles here? There. Okay. Well, I didn't want to throw my fleshlight. It's Q. That's how you gotta pick shit up and drop it down. See if we can... Here's a vending machine. I need to put these stuff away. Looks like Jonas Walkins has been Employee of the Month for a long time. Look at him. It's funny that the security guard's name is Libro, and I said not LeBron, Libro, but this actually is, I think, LeBron James. I'm pretty sure that's LeBron James right there that we're looking at. I wonder if he knows that he's currently starring in a video game, a brand new video game. Okay, let me leave the Junkus store and walk back over to the fucking noodle dispensary warehouse. Because, you know, I gotta carry 2 more boxes of noodles to the Junkus store. Junkex. Just gotta go right on down here. Turn my fleshlight on in case any of these... What'd they say there's roaming around here? Bobcats? Tigers? Something like that? I don't remember. Sorry for not paying attention. But I'll pick up this one. A box of noodles. Pretty sinister that they don't let you sprint. Or even walk briskly. You're just at a full shuffle. You're at like a quarter mile an hour shuffle pace, like you're a 90-year-old lady. A 90-year-old hunched over lady just shuffling about town. The kind where traffic's got to stop for like 10 minutes if you want to get across the street. Got to bring in the police, the military, stop all the cars from running you down. Almost there. I'm gonna have to throw my fleshlight again too. Maybe I should just keep that put away while I'm carrying noodle boxes. One of these times it's gonna get stuck. But I don't think I can put it away. There's no, like, put your fleshlight away button. If you got it, you're just carrying it out in front of you. There's no way to unequip it, as far as I can tell. Scrolly wheel on the mouse doesn't do anything. Number keys, that doesn't do anything. So, look at that nice tree. Look at it. Nice and sturdy. Oh, we're caught on something here. Invisible wall. We gotta go around this all the way over here. It seems like the invisible wall starts right here. Look at this. That's crazy. Why would you stop the player from just walking up to the Junkex store from here? Why do you have to go in specifically over there? That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Okay, where's the thing? How did I miss it? Why is it not letting me go? It's not teleporting me into the warehouse anymore. What happened? Previously, all I had to do was walk like right over here. And then I found myself in the warehouse. Now that's not happening. Has the warehouse moved? Okay. Alright. Okay, let me back it up a little bit. Maybe you have to walk into the warehouse from just... Oh, there you go. Now I've entered into the warehouse. You have to walk into like the pocket dimension. The invisible pocket dimension that takes you into the warehouse, and then when you leave it, you're spit back out right here. See? I mean, it's just right there somewhere. It's like a rip in space-time. A seam, perhaps. Into the ramen noodle warehouse of Lebro. Now, I think it would have been better if they made Lebro have the LeBron face. That would have been a little more consistent. But if they're going for quirk and they're going for goofiness in this game, then maybe that's right on the money. Maybe they did it just the way they should have. That could be too. So here we are. Here you go. I got your noodles for you. Just toss that down in there. Hey, you done yet? You done yet? You done? You done yet? Yes, I placed the noodles in your basket. Is everything all right? Good. Come over to the cash register. Let's have a little chat. There are some things you should know about this neighborhood. Let's talk. All right. What would you like to talk about? You see, Nias, this neighborhood, it's not as it seems. There's a dark history here, a history that many don't talk about. Rumor has it that there were sacrifices made in this very neighborhood, sacrifices of innocent lives. Sacrifices? What do you mean? I mean, there are rituals, dark ceremonies performed by those who trying in the occult. They believe that by offering these sacrifices they could make money, immortality, and wealth. That sounds terrifying. Is there any truth to these stories? You'll find out soon enough, young one. Just remember what I've told you. Trust no one and always be on your guard. Ha 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 ha! Just kidding, kid. Gotcha there, didn't I? Wait, what? Are you serious or not? Ha ha ha! Got you good. It's all just a bunch of spooky stories people like to tell around here. Keeps things interesting, you know? Oh, you really scared me there. It's not even funny, Jonas. Damn it! Don't be too hard on yourself. It's always fun to mess with new folks. But on a serious note, lately, there have been some strange people roaming around the neighborhood. That's why I was cautious when you first walked in. I thought you might be one of them. Really? Strange person? Like who? Oh, you know, just people acting a bit off. And the worst thing, we don't even know his face and why he's here? That sort of thing. It's probably nothing, but it's better to be safe than sorry, right? My younger sister had a creepy experience in this neighborhood not too long ago. Oh? What happened? She was playing outside with her friends one day and she noticed someone following her. This person was acting very strangely, lurking in the shadows and keeping a close eye on her. So it's like a stalker or something. Yeah, stalker! That's what I mean. Those stalker is still lurking in this neighborhood, I think. That sounds scary. Is she okay? Thankfully, she noticed him before anything happened and immediately came home. She was quite shaken by the experience and hasn't played outside since. That's really concerning. Have you reported it to the authorities? Yes, we did. The police said they would look into it, but so far nothing has come of it. That's why I always tell her to be cautious and stay close to home. I'll definitely be extra careful then. Thanks for sharing that with me. It's important to be aware of these things. Just remember to always trust your instincts and stay safe out there. If you ever feel uncomfortable or threatened, hide or protect yourself. So, what are your plans after this, Nias? I was thinking of taking a walk around the neighborhood, getting to know the area a bit better. Ah, a night walk, huh? Well, just be careful. It's getting late, and I'll be closing up soon. It might be best for you to head home quickly. I think I will go for a walk a bit, and then I'll go home. Is that all right? No problem, kid. Just remember to stay safe out there. If you ever need anything, I'm not here because I'm sleeping. Oh, and one more thing before you go. Since you're planning to take a walk around the neighborhood, it might be a good idea to bring a flashlight with you. You see, the trees around here are quite dense and lush, Sometimes, snakes can be lurking around, especially at night. A flashlight will help you see where you're stepping and avoid any unwanted encounters. Sure! Thank you, Jonas. You're welcome, Nias. 1:04 a.m. o'clock. Now. Alright. I'm done. I'm done talking with Jonas. I'm so tired I will go explore the neighborhood later. I just want to go home and sleep. Where'd my fleshlight go? Did it get lost in the store? I can't seem to equip it here. Maybe I can go back in to get it? Seems to be gone. Well, that's not so good. Why would I have thrown my fleshlight down upon leaving Jonkak's store? That doesn't make any sense to me. Why I would do that. Well, just follow these lights. Making my way back home. Here's one. Then the light kind of flickers a little bit, and I guess we're drawn over in this direction, so we'll go this way. Following the... Jonas was right. I decided to sleep for a bit, and then I want to explore these neighborhood. I shall get to my home right now. I think I recall that being over this way somewheres. That's not it. That's not my house. That's not my house. That's not my house. If they really want me to go to my house. I wonder if they don't. I wonder if that's a trick. Because they said, follow the street lights. Well, I did that. And it doesn't seem like street lights are trying to guide me home. It's unlike that one song, the, who is that, Coldplay? We'll go this way. I guess that works. I think that's my home. My humble abode right next to Xaver's house. Lights will guide you, and I will try to fix you. Well, there's my fleshlight inside my home. Close it up. Let's go to sleep. In our Spider-Man bed that we ordered off Etsy. Or Redbapple. 2:45 a.m. o'clock. After a short nap, I guess we're going to decide it's a good idea to get up and just go have a walk around town. I'm feeling a bit better now, but I'm still a bit dizzy, like something's been put into my body. That's what she said. I didn't even realize it's already noon and everything's so bright. Feels like my head's being dragged by an angel. Why is my head... It's not so bright, though. What is he talking about? He didn't realize it's already noon. What? What is this now? There's some strange effect here. Like perhaps we've been drugged. And... okay, it's letting me walk forward. Kind of. Is it letting me walk forward a little bit? Oh no, it's Xaver! Are you alright? Why are you spinning around? You seem a bit strange, Nias. Huh? Oh, Xaver, I didn't even realize. I thought it was daytime already. Are you feeling okay? You look a bit crazy. Yeah, I think I might have had a bit too much. Of what? Ramen noodles? Everything's spinning like crazy. Yeah, hey, hold up a sec. There's something off, but how you look, something's definitely changed, mate. Oh, really? I don't think so. Maybe it's just your brain playing tricks. No, I'm sure of it. Your hair, it looks shorter, and your face, it's like, I don't know, it's different somehow. I don't know what you're talking about, Nias. Maybe you're just seeing things. Let's get you inside, alright? You need some rest. Follow me. Okay, yeah, maybe you're right. Where are we going anyway? Just trust me. We're heading to your place. You need to rest. My place? You sure about that? Yeah, trust me. It's just down this way. Let's get you sorted. Okay, we'll follow Xaver here. Shine a little light on him. He's stopped in the road, or the forest. He won't move. He's not moving. He's really set in his ways here. He won't move. Are you gonna go? He seems to be stuck. Are we supposed to go around him? I thought he wanted me to follow him. I guess he just wants us to go on down this way then. Maybe he's gonna run up and bop us in the back of the head or something. This should be my house, like right here-ish, I think. There's my Spider-Man bed. Okay. I'm back home. Maybe I just need to take a shit. Maybe not. Okay. Close the door. Maybe now I can lay back down. This is very disorienting. Can we be done with this part of the game now? What is happening here? What am I supposed to do? Open, close, let me turn the light off, maybe. It's really unpleasant. What am I to do? Turn on the television set? I can't turn on the TV. I can't lay down. Why did he say go home and then I got home and then nothing's happening? Maybe he wants me to go to his house. Is that it? Or are we supposed to go to your house instead, Xaver? His house is locked. He's stuck. I gotta give myself a little leeway on that sound that's playing right now. That's gnarly. That's a nasty sound to have play in your ears over and over again. I don't like it, and I don't want it to. Here he is. Are you stuck? Is the game glitched up here? Are we all bricked up? Are you all bricked up, Xaver? He's just not moving. I feel like... Oh, there he goes. Okay. So he just got a little bricked up. That's all. We need him to actually move towards the house with us, but now he's... Where are you going now? What is this guy's problem? I see my home. We're not walking towards it. Where are you going, sir? Why are you doing this? He's taking us somewhere else altogether. I already saw my house. I saw the blankies. I saw my shitter. I saw my home. And now he's taking me down the street, I think to one of these empty buildings that we heard so much about. And this is a time where you wonder where Libro is. Isn't he supposed to be watching guard here? Keeping an eye on the neighborhood for everyone? Keeping us nice and safe and cozy and secure and comfy in our neighborhood? What kind of neighborhood watch are you running here, Libro? Pathetic. What? What the heck just happened to me? I don't know. What I remember is I was walking with someone I think I know. How come I suddenly find myself in the middle of these empty houses? This is so strange. I swear I just dozed off because I was so tired, but then I woke up and I can't remember a thing. And I don't know why, but I feel comfortable, like I want to take a photo of one of these houses. Why Why does feeling comfortable make you want to take a photograph? Take camera. Take photo. Photo failed. Why did it fail? Photo success. Okay. Now what? Okay, got my photo. And then my fleshlight's not even like doing anything out here. Locked. Try this door. Locked. Let's try this one across the way here. Said something about a keypad entry. These doors were so secure, they had keypad entries and button locks and all sorts of different horse shit. But as far as I can tell, I don't even see any of that. I don't see any evidence of any particular locks, just regular old-fashioned door locks. And the neighborhood appears to be fairly... that calm feeling is now temporary and has disappeared. I felt anxious passing those 2 empty houses, and I tried to walk further. Now the atmosphere is very eerie and beyond my imagination. I feel like someone is watching me. And I got no privacy. Oh, it feel like somebody's watching me. And I got no privacy. Passing those 2 empty houses, I felt uneasy, reminding me the more I explore, the more I regret not listening to Jonas's advice. The house around me looked old and many seemed empty, which added to my unease. Suddenly, I heard a noise. It turned out to be just the wind, but it made me even more aware of something. Too fast! Too fast when you're trying to read it out loud. If you're not the Micro Machines guy. From the Micro Machines commercials. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up old Micro Machines commercials. Fast talking. What do we have going on here now, huh? There's no light guiding me anymore here. I'm just wandering around like a son of a bitch. Just lost. Lost in the trees. Feeling ill at ease, like somebody's watching me's. We got all these damn houses, they all look the same. And, where are we supposed to go? You know? Through the woods? Maybe we'll teleport into, the warehouse again. Maybe not. We just keep running into invisible walls for some reason or another. Okay. I suppose. Not the most titillating gameplay that I can recall. Just a very slow saunter through a heavily wooded area. Fog rolling through. The sound of a sonar radar plays in the background. Maybe we're really on board some sort of, what do you call it? Okay, so that's another dead end. I can't go that way. What would you like from me? I think I looked at all those houses down there. Is there another street to turn down? Can I go betwixt these houses to the back here? No, I can't do that. I can't do that. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Can't walk through there. I've been up and down. All these fucking houses. I've tried opening the doors. This little Okay, there's like a choo-choo train. There's a submarine. It's like a great game for baby to learn his first sounds. And that sound is the sound of a choo-choo train, Johnny. And the other one is the sonar radar that plays when you're underground in a submarine, under the water. Like The Hunt for Red October, starring Sean Connery. Well, I guess there's nothing left to do but start examining all the houses again, right? Did I miss one? Did I engage in the classic blunder where I missed one of the shits? Okay, I can't walk any further that way. Right now I'm hitting an invisible wall. I can't go any further that way. So let me try that one. No. And then I'll try this one. No. That doesn't work. Okay. And then we'll try this one. No, that doesn't work. Okay. So I'll start walking down the sidewalk again. This way. I can't go betwixt those houses. So that's not it. That's not the solution. That's not it. That doesn't work. Can't go down there. I can't go between those houses. I get stopped by an invisible wall yet again. I try to open that door. That doesn't work. There's no one staring at me from inside the house. I can't go around the side of this house. I can reach the end of the road here. What, and I need to start walking this way. Okay, so I found a new area that I can go to. Simply by seeing where there's not an invisible wall. That's how I sorted out this is the way I need to go. Because there are so many invisible walls. Okay. Hey. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Such a pretty boy wandering all alone in the dark. What? Who are you? Oh, just a friendly neighbor. But notice your pretty face. You know, you shouldn't be here alone. But lucky for you, I can accompany you all the time. Oh. I couldn't help but notice you from afar. Couldn't resist coming closer for a better look. You look deliciously lost. I don't need your help. Leave me alone. Oh, come on now. Don't be shy. I've got plenty of interesting things to show you. Maybe we could have some fun together? I'm not interested. Stay away from me or I'll call the police. Oh, feisty. I like that. But I still love you, pretty boy. Okay. Well, where am I supposed to run to? Just follow where you follow the invisible walls. Go where. Okay. Well, what the fuck? I'm done. I'm done talking with Jonas. I'm so tired I will go explore. I just want to go home and sleep. Huh? Hold on a sec. Now wait a second. So if you fail that part, because there's like you really want to make the player do this all over again? You want to make them go back home from here. Is this what they're doing? Jonas was right. I decided to sleep for a bit and then I want to... Yeah, they want me to go through the fucking shit all over again? And do the mind-bending rigmarole? And then have to run from that guy? Where you can't even tell where you're supposed to go? Because on a normal game, you might be able to just run down the road and take evasive maneuvers any which direction. But in this game, when you're trying to run away from the guy and you see open space in front of you, you're just stopping by an invisible wall. You're getting stopped and blocked by an invisible wall. and you're just supposed to, what, play it repeatedly until you figure out which direction you can go and which one you can't? Ah! Nope. Not fucking doing it, officer. I'm sorry, guys. If you want to see the true ending of this one, you're gonna have to find another video. I'm not doing that again. I'm not going through that again. It was wholly unpleasant. The effect they used, the sound that was playing, in a way that is not like scary. It's in a way where I don't want to experience that again, and then have to walk so slowly through this neighborhood to get to the chase encounter, to then try and sort out where I'm supposed to go, how I get free of the guy when it looks like the street's wide open. I mean, I should be able to just run through the forest, but you can't do that because you're hemmed in by invisible walls everywhere. Psh. Not doing it. Sorry. I'm sorry. But, no. No. They mentioned fears to fathom. Now, I'm going to tell you this much. I'm not trying to be a hater. I tried hanging in there. This game had a little bit of quirky fun to it, but that ending segment, no. And there's no horse shit like that in Fears to Fathom. So, I would say for part 2, if you come out with part 2 of this series, you need to not do this again. You need to not do the invisible walls everywhere. If you're gonna have walls, look, let me tell you what you could have done. You could have put some little brick walls. Not super high ones. They don't necessarily have to be Trump's big, beautiful walls all the way up and down the roads. You could have had just thigh or hip high walls made out of brick running the length of the road to let people know you're not going to be able to enter the woods from the sidewalk right here. You got to look for the openings. You could have little openings here and there, and a path on the ground to let you know where you need to walk. You got to help the player out a little bit. You can't make the player go through an hour's worth of your game, have the ending segment be like 20 minutes of searching and slowly just tippy stepping towards the final encounter, so if it goes wrong the first time, you've got to do all that horse shit all over again. That's why I'm saying no. That's why I'm throwing in the towel right here, and we're gonna bow out. Can't deal with it. If you haven't done so, please sub to the channel, bong the gong for notifications so you know when new videos go live, so you know when I go live. Comment below and let me know what you thought here. Let me know what you think of invisible walls. When they're overused, especially. What do you think of that? Am I being too harsh? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Or you can leave a comment that's completely unrelated. Comment section is your oyster, so crack it open, slam it down your throat, and wash it down with a nice tall frosty mug of cocktail sauce. Follow me on Twitter, X at SuperDivorce, on Instagram at SuperDivorceBand. And I play music from time to time. If you want to check out some Super Divorce tunes, you can do so streaming on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, wherever you stream your horse shit. You can find Super Divorce. Just type in Super Divorce, click on the song you're choosing, see what you think. If you don't like it, try another one. If you don't like that one, try another one. Keep doing that over and over until you find one you do like, because I believe there's a little something there for everybody in the Super Divorce catalog. Give it a shot, please. And if you do give it a shot and you like it enough to add some Super Divorce music to your catalog, your physical media catalog collection, you can go to superdivorceme.com and you can purchase a CD, cassette tape, or vinyl record. I hope you'll do that at some point. Till next time, everyone. Take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing, I'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Bye-bye.